So what is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Wisdom Wednesday. First things first, Monday, I know didn't get out there. I just didn't have time to do that one. Didn't have time to get it set up, edited, all that, because I was planning a proposal. And so I proposed to my girlfriend, and she said yes, so we're getting married. And that was one of the main reasons why Monday there was no video. So now that that's been announced, let's move on to today, which is Wisdom Wednesday. And one of the things I want to talk about for today is patience and consistency. I see a lot of people that are very impatient and are very inconsistent. And what I want to talk about is people, we live nowadays where everything's just instant, everything's just there. And people don't either know how to have patience, or they don't know how to stay consistent with being patient or being working on a goal or something like that. So I feel like patience and consistency go hand in hand, and that's why I wanted to talk about both of them today and shed a little wisdom on them with some of my life experiences and some of the other things that I see and hear while I'm growing my self-development. So the thing with consistency and patience is they take time, and that's what a lot of people don't want. They don't want to be spending time on something because they want it now. We are the microwave generation where everything is instantaneous. You can go on Amazon, order something, and it be there the same day even. That's nice, but at the same time, you know, there's still things out there like me and my daughter, we built a Lego helicopter that she had gotten for her birthday, and one of the pieces were missing. Well, her birthday was on back in July, and we still have not received the piece from Lego after calling them. Obviously, they're sending it to us for free, and it's coming from, I believe it's Germany or something like that. So it's gonna take some time. And whereas, you know, I keep checking the mail, it doesn't show up. And, you know, we keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and eventually it will come. That is very much like your goals in life. If there is something that you want to achieve, you need to put in the work and keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and eventually it pays off. And that's where the consistency comes in. People are not just overnight successes. Now, there is some exceptions to that rule where something happens and something goes viral and that person gets their 15 minutes of fame. Yes, they do get famous, but they don't stay consistent with it. Therefore, after their 15 minutes, they disappear. And that's why you don't hear about certain people anymore. I mean, look at perfect example of that. The guy on American Idol, I think it was the first or second season. Now, I still remember this because it's a perfect example of this. But he went on there and he sang that song, she bangs, oh baby. And I'm terrible at singing, but anyways, that's the point. It was a person who went on there, sang that song, did it horrifically, and then got 15 minutes of fame and actually came out with, I think he came out with like a small EP of a couple songs that he did. And, you know, people loved it for a little bit, and then where is he today? Who knows? I don't. But he, you know, probably didn't want to pursue that, didn't want to be consistent at that, or, you know, wasn't patient enough to find something that he could work with. And, you know, he had his 15 minutes and he was gone. If you want to make an impact, if you want to do something meaningful, it takes time, it takes patience. And a little bit of this video is even for myself, because I'm not gonna lie, there's times that I'm like, man, I wish I already had certain things. I wish I was already at this or at that. And, you know, I look at that and I'm like, dang, that's gonna take some time to get there. And I have to reground myself. I have to look at everything and go, look, it's not gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna just be instantly successful or instantly have this. It doesn't work that way. Life doesn't just hand you something and say, there you go, have fun. If it's worth having, it's worth working for. And I know for me personally, the working on these things that I'm doing, I have been seeing the fruits of my labor. I have been seeing different things come to fruition. And whereas it's not the end goal, it's not the top of the mountain that I'm striving for, but it is milestones. They are different achievements that I am piling up along the way. And I think that fuels the motivation to keep going. And that's where the consistency keeps you moving. It keeps you working and striving towards that. And you have to learn patience. If you don't have patience, I really hope that you can learn to acquire patience and work on it. I know having a child, for me, has really upped my patience, my patience level, because it was way down here. Now it's about here. But all joking aside, it has given me more patience, more ability to just kind of be calm, look at the situation, and realize that, okay, this is where this is going, this is what's going to happen. It's going to take a little bit longer to have it happen. We're going to be patient, we're going to be consistent. So where, people like, I see young kids nowadays that are 18, 19 years old wishing they were already done with college, wishing that they were already in a good job, wishing that they had this. One thing that I remember hearing, and I don't remember, I'll have to look it up, but you don't want to wish your life away. Because if you keep wishing to move forward in life, wishing to be, oh, I wish I was here, I wish I was doing this, I wish I had this, I wish I was that, you're gonna realize that you're gonna be 65 years old and you didn't really live in the moment. You didn't really look at all of the things that you were doing. You just kept wishing to move forward. And your wishes were probably coming true, but you weren't paying attention to what was happening. And you probably weren't being consistent or patient. Because, let's be honest, there's lots of things in life that we wish for, but is it something that we really need? Or is it just something that we want because somebody else tells us that we need that? Do we really sit there and be patient and listen to ourselves? Or are we in such a hurry because we're listening to others? So really, take a step back and take some time to listen to yourself. Be patient. Everything that's good will come to you if you are ready to accept it, if you're ready to get to that point where you're patient enough to realize, hey, this is going to take some time. This is going to take some work. I got to put in some effort if I want something out of life. So that's what I got for you today. I just wanted to really stress, patience and consistency are two of the biggest things that you can have that will really reward you in life. And, I joke around with some people sometimes and, they get stressed out about life. And, even I get stressed out and I have to think about this every once in a while. But, you shouldn't take life too seriously. Nobody gets out alive. And I know I've probably said that on another video, but it's a really good idea to live by. Because if you get too stressed out, first of all, there's a lot of negative effects on your body with stress and other things. But really, stress and worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't go anywhere. So you have to really realize that the stress and other things in your life are probably not as important as you're making them to be. So I know I went off on a little tangent there, but a little bit of extra wisdom for you. But I really hope that you guys get something out of this video. I hope you really enjoy hearing maybe this is a new concept for you. Maybe it's something that you've heard over and over and over. I don't know. But, sometimes even hearing something over and over, the consistency of it will help you understand better. So, again, I hope you all had a fun time listening to this. You enjoyed it. Share it off to somebody if you know somebody needs to hear something like this. Like, comment, share. Let's get a debate going, something. Or not. But most importantly, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and God bless.